you have to look across multiple different papers to put it all together. But of course, that's the job of work that we've done this morning. So, Anne, do you want to kick off what they're saying?
Yes, the Telegraph reform is saying Nigel Farage will rule out tax cuts until public spending has been reduced amid efforts to reassure voters reform can be trusted on the economy. Dividing line there with Kemi Badenoch's stories promising, remember, that dramatic stamp duty abolition at Conservative Party conference.
That's a big dividing line. To The Guardian, Reform UK has briefed Nigel Farage will promise a bonfire of business regulation as he spelled out his party's economic policies. When it comes to Brexit, we have not taken advantage of the opportunities to deregulate and become more competitive. So that sounds to me, and like the fabled Singapore-on-Thames option is the way forward if Reform become government.
And in the Times, Reform is saying we are the party of workers, the party of alarm clock Britain. Ooh, Sam, somebody is finally on the side of people who get up to do early podcasts. But to be more serious, the point there is that they're saying there's a fundamental misunderstanding in politics. The quote there is, we're told you either favour business or you favour workers. It's nonsense. Successful business is good for workers. People with long memories might remember that it was Nick Clegg who coined the phrase alarm clock Britain.
For all the good that did him. And to The Sun, finally, Reform has been briefing that they want to bring in people with real expertise to run government departments rather than career politicians who are shuttled off from one job to another. Look, my understanding about this speech from Reform UK people is that they want to hammer home one biggest argument of all, which is that they think that Kemi Badenoch made a serious mistake at Tory conference by promising all of those tax cuts. And these were tax cuts for first-time buyers and employment, tax cuts, getting rid of stamp duty, as we mentioned, and a number of other things. Kemi Badenoch's plan is to have a golden rule that does allow spending. Reform UK are just going to be cut. And it's not until we see some of the public finances in a better state that you're going to be able to promise pretty much anything. So it's a gamble.
To go straight into saying, so we're going to look at pensions triple lock as well. Now that could really put Reform into interesting and risky territory here, because in some ways it opens up the topic for other parties who might be pleased that these pension stormtroopers are wading into battle. But Reform doing it early is potentially first mover disadvantage.